The story of the Ofankor-Nsawam Dual Carriageway has been one of promise, frustration, and renewed hope, a journey that mirrors many of Ghana's ambitious infrastructure projects over the years. For months, commuters and residents along this vital stretch of road have watched as progress stalled, equipment sat idle, and timelines stretched far beyond expectations. But now, in a significant move that could change the pace and direction of the project, Ghana's roads minister, Kwame Agbodza, has confirmed a partial payment of $400 million to the project's contractor, a decision aimed squarely at breaking the cycle of delays and getting work moving again. Before we dive deeper into today's update, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support is key to helping us grow and reach more viewers like you. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on exciting updates. This is not just a financial transaction. It's a moment that carries with it the weight of public expectation, political accountability, and the urgent need to restore a key transport link that serves as the main gateway between Accra and the eastern regions of the country. For many, the Ofankor-Nsawam Road is not just another infrastructure project, it is a lifeline. It connects thousands of commuters daily, supports trade and logistics between the capital and other parts of Ghana, and plays a vital role in the movement of goods from the ports to inland destinations. The existing road, before this upgrade began, had long been plagued by congestion, potholes, and safety hazards that made travel slow, frustrating, and at times dangerous. The promise of a modern dual carriageway offered relief not just in smoother travel, but in economic efficiency, reduced travel times, and a boost to surrounding communities that would benefit from improved access and connectivity. Yet, as is too often the case, reality proved more complicated than the vision. When the current administration took over, they inherited a project burdened with financial and operational obstacles. Among the most pressing challenges was a staggering $77 million in arrears owed to the contractor, a debt that had gone unpaid by the previous administration. The impact was immediate and devastating. Work slowed to a crawl, with contractors unable to keep up the pace without the necessary cash flow to pay workers, secure materials, or cover equipment costs. Add to that unresolved compensation issues for residents whose properties were affected by the expansion, along with the logistical nightmare of relocating major utilities from the Electricity Company of Ghana and Ghana Water, and the project found itself stuck in a cycle of delay after delay. Originally slated for completion in July 2024, the timeline had already been revised to May 2025. Even that revised date began to look uncertain as the months passed without substantial visible progress. Commuters became increasingly vocal, calling into radio shows, taking to social media, and confronting public officials about the state of the road. Long queues of traffic and daily delays became the norm, sapping productivity and adding stress to already long commutes. For traders, transport operators, and freight companies, the delays translated into higher fuel costs, vehicle wear and tear, and missed delivery schedules, costs that inevitably trickled down to consumers. It was against this backdrop that Minister Kwame Agbodza appeared on TV3's Hot Issues program on August 3rd, making the announcement that could shift the momentum of the entire project. His message was clear. The government recognizes the urgency, the public has made its voice heard, and the payment is intended to jumpstart a renewed push toward completion. The $400 million disbursement, while only partial, signals the ministry's commitment to clearing the financial bottlenecks that have held the project back. More importantly, it reflects a willingness to prioritize certain key projects that have the greatest national impact, even while acknowledging that contractors across the country are still waiting for payments. The Finance Ministry's intervention in this case did not happen in a vacuum. Public pressure has been a significant factor, with the Ofankor-Nsawam Road frequently making headlines and becoming a talking point in national discussions about infrastructure and governance. People have argued with reason that this road is too critical to be left in limbo. Its strategic importance, linking the heart of Accra to eastern regions and serving as a key transit route for goods, means its completion has benefits far beyond the immediate locality. In a country where the movement of goods and people is central to economic growth, Improving such a vital artery can have ripple effects that reach into every sector. From a technical standpoint, the project has already seen substantial progress, with officials confirming that it is 74% complete. This means that much of the heavy lifting, the earthworks, foundational structures, and portions of the dual carriageway, has already been executed. What remains, however, is by no means trivial. Completing the road will require finishing the remaining sections of paving, installing drainage systems, erecting safety barriers, and putting in place the necessary road markings and signage. There's also the matter of ensuring that utility relocations are fully resolved to avoid future disruptions once the road is in use. These final stages are critical because they determine not just the road's usability, but also its durability and safety. For the contractors on site, the release of funds is expected to be transformative. Cash flow is the lifeblood of any construction project, and with part of the arrears now cleared, the pace of work can be scaled up significantly. Minister Agbodza expressed his expectation that this very week, commuters and residents will see more activity, more workers on site, more equipment in motion, and more visible progress toward the finish line. The psychological impact of seeing work ramp up should not be underestimated. It can rebuild public confidence and ease frustrations that have been building for years. Yet, while optimism is warranted, it must be balanced with realism. Large infrastructure projects often face unforeseen challenges, and the history of this road serves as a reminder that even with funding, other issues, be they logistical, environmental, or bureaucratic, can cause further slowdowns. Still, with strong political will and consistent financial backing, these challenges can be managed. The key now will be sustaining momentum, ensuring that payment schedules are honored, and keeping all stakeholders, government agencies, contractors, and the public aligned toward the goal of completion. This development also raises broader questions about how Ghana funds and manages major infrastructure projects. The Ofankor-Nsawam case is a textbook example of how unpaid debts, when left unresolved, can derail progress and cost the country more in the long run. Every month of delay not only inconveniences the public, but also risks escalating costs due to inflation, currency fluctuations, and the deterioration of partially completed works. It's a stark reminder that infrastructure is not just about engineering and construction. It's also about financial planning, timely execution, and transparent governance. For now, though, the focus is on the road ahead, quite literally. The Ofankor-Nsawam Dual Carriageway is more than 70% done, and with the latest payment, the finish line feels closer than it has in months. For daily commuters, traders, and long-distance drivers, the prospect of a smooth, safe, and efficient road offers tangible relief. For the government, it's an opportunity to demonstrate responsiveness and competence in delivering on promises. And for the contractors, it's a chance to prove that with the right support, they can meet and perhaps even beat the revised completion timeline. There is a sense of cautious hope in the air. The machinery is expected to roar back to life. Workers will be back in greater numbers, and the slow march toward May 2025 might just turn into a determined sprint. If all goes as planned, the Ofankor-Nsawam Dual Carriageway will stand not only as a testament to modern engineering, but also as a symbol of perseverance, proof that even when projects falter, they can be revived with the right mix of political will, financial commitment, and public advocacy. In the coming months, the real test will be whether this new injection of funds translates into sustained progress. The public will be watching closely, not just because they want the road, but because they want to believe in a system where promises are kept, timelines are honored, and national priorities are treated with the urgency they deserve. This is not just about asphalt and concrete. It's about trust between the government and the people. If the Ofankor-Nsawam Dual Carriageway is completed on time and to standard, it could help rebuild some of that trust. For now, commuters will navigate the mix of construction zones and completed sections, holding on to the hope that the journey will soon be smoother. Traders will anticipate faster deliveries, transport operators will look forward to reduced fuel costs, and residents along the route will watch as their communities become better connected. And somewhere in the midst of the noise and dust, the sound of progress will return. a reminder that while delays may be frustrating, they do not have to be permanent. With determination and the right resources, the road to completion is always within reach.
If today is your first time watching this channel or you are returning to this channel for the exciting content, please subscribe to the channel for more educative and developmental projects across Ghana and Africa as a whole. Do you want to know about the state of a project in Africa? Then make sure to like and comment the name of the project you would like us to talk about and its current state.